All right. Are we live? We are live. Thanks for showing up. I give the eyeballs a few more minutes before I come on. Let me know when you're calling in from. Hey, Louise. Yes. Great, Tom. Good to be here. Okay, let me come on. Just a second. All right, click that off. There I am. Welcome, everyone. Hang on just a second. Make sure this is nice and clear. All the little details. So, welcome, everyone. As you're showing up, I'd love to hear where you're calling in from. We have something really exciting planned for tonight. And I hope there's going to be a lot of light workers here, a lot of healers, because we're all going to do something together collectively that's going to benefit not only us, but the entire planet. So let's see how we have Instagram on tonight as well. Looks like maybe nobody has shown up there yet. Okay. All right. Let's see who we've got here. Okay, Louise, great. And Tom, yes. From Patrick from Maryland, great. Okay, yeah, got to finish the 12 weeks. Great to have you here, Brooke. Northern Idaho is Tom. And Louise is in the Caribbean or the Caribbean. And we have Romania, we have Oregon, great. We have Nebraska, Arizona, Hawaii, on Oahu, we have New York. And let's see who's showing up. I guess we have a couple people over on Instagram. So let us know where you're calling in from. Let me just make sure we have enough bandwidth here. Okay. Is it time to get started? I think it is. All right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to honor the people who show up when I start, and everyone else is going to have to catch up or listen to the recording. And so I do want to just jump right into what we have planned for tonight because I think it's really important. So we're coming off the heels of a 12-day program I just finished with a group of people, and we were amplifying our financial prosperity and abundance, working with a money matrix, recoding a new reality. Everybody had phenomenal results. There were people that were unexpectedly able to pay off at 30, 40,000. Actually, the insurance paid it off magically, a medical claim, and that was magically cleared like that. Other people made more during those 12 days than they had in an entire month. Lots of things showing up, especially financially. But we were also working on the energies of drama and chaos. So maybe some of you have seen that video, which was incredibly powerful because if you're trying to manifest more money and you have an addiction to drama and chaos, that's not going to go very well. So we were able to clear the addiction to drama and chaos. So there's that video is also on this channel. And when I say this channel, I'm talking about YouTube. So be sure to like and subscribe so that you could be notified when I do go live, because sometimes I can say ahead of time, sometimes I don't. And if you're subscribed, then you'll just be notified. So when we're talking about money, I'm just always listening to how spirit is guiding me. And after we've come off the heels of this 12-day program where we're coding a new financial reality, this energy around this quantum financial system is has come up. And so I'm not claiming to be any expert in the quantum financial system. My expertise is in energy, money frequencies, and the like. However, as I was looking into this quantum financial system, there's apparently two viewpoints about it, and they are conflicting viewpoints, or they seem to be very different. I'll just say that. And so I decided to do this live here because anything that is the opposite of the mainstream narrative risks getting deleted. And so I'm working very diligently to get my TikTok followers up to 1,000, which it has just crossed. So for those of you who are following me on TikTok, the handle is Vibrant Longevity Official. That's my only channel there. There are lots of duplicates, but at any rate, I have 1,000 followers, and so thank you for all of you who have been supporting me there, so that now I'll be able to post a link that people can actually click on. So that was the advantage of that. I had 50,000 followers there before that got deleted. So I'm using some care and caution about this quantum financial system because the powers that be think that money is really important. They think that that's their power. And to a certain extent, it is, but there is a much bigger energy that is at odds with them. So, this quantum financial system, the way that most people know about this is that it's the computer technology that is going to help make banking more efficient. So it's trying to make the existing system more efficient so that it's less likely to have fraud and etc. The system that I want to work with tonight, or the definition or the meaning to the quantum financial system, is more related to the quantum field, the field that we are all connected to. We are all part of the collective consciousness, which is part of this quantum field. And so when you're talking about the quantum financial system or field, this is a system that we're all tapped into energetically as a collective. And so we are the ones that are driving this whole system. And so AI, as in ancient interference, not artificial intelligence, but this ancient interference wants to keep us in these energies of lack and drama and chaos with our money and finances so that we don't shift and elevate this quantum field. As long as it's vibrating at a lower frequency, then they can feel like they're in control of this whole system. So, this quantum field is directed by our consciousness, and especially as it relates to our money frequencies. So, I'm very big on being able to raise your money frequencies. I have, in fact, I'll put it in a link here. This will be a gift for those of you who are on live, and I don't think you can click on the screen. I'm a little not too smart when it comes to some of these things, but I'm going to give you the link. I don't know if you can copy it or what you're going to do with it, but this is the link to, okay, I didn't even put it in here. What this is going to be the link to is uh, a little mini course that is designed to help you raise your money frequency. And so it's called Activate My Money Manifesting Mini Course. It's going to activate your money manifestations. So here is the link and how you can access it. I don't know from here, but here it is. Let's show it. There we go. Okay, so there's the link. I'm not sure how you can access it from this live thing, but there it is. So this little mini course is designed to help you raise your money frequency. You can only attract law of attraction. I don't make the universal laws, but this law of attraction the way the world operates is we're going to magnetize or attract into our world the frequency that we are emitting. So when we want to have more money out here, we don't change what's out here, we change what's in here. And so, thus, the need to raise your money frequency. So, that is a gift that will help you do that. But tonight, because I'm not doing any clearings here on anyone, I thought would be really amazing if we all collectively, I'll direct it, do a clearing on the quantum financial system so that it is operating from a higher frequency. Right now, it doesn't even have a grounding cord. So, the system, for those of you who might be new here, the system that we're going to be using to do this process. It's outlined in my book, Access Your Ultimate Power, The Blueprint to Infinite Intelligence. It's the French version back there. And in this book, it outlines a process called running your energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to run energy. And for those of you who have this 8-minute meditation, here is a new place where we are now hosting it so you can listen to it easily on your phone, on the go, whenever you need it. That's the link for the 20-minute and 8-minute meditation. So we're going to use that process today to clear an avatar, which is just the image of a person. So in my book, I'll just show you what I like to use as an avatar is the image of a person. I like an anatomy person. So it'd be kind of like that. Or if you want one with chakras, or yeah, that's the chakra system sideways. But anyway, if you just imagine one like this, that will, that image is going to represent the quantum financial system. So we're going to do a clearing on that. And all of you light workers, it's going to be awesome for you to participate. But before we do that, let me see if you guys have any questions about this. That meditation was freaking amazing. You're talking about the drama one. I know that's the one you're talking about. Okay, good. Can you put the link in the chat? In the chat. Which link? Besides the ones I already have. Let me see if Instagram has anything. No comments over there. There's only 4 of you people here. Well, I guess most of us are over on YouTube. But if you have a comment, I'll come back and check, or a question on Instagram. Be sure to post, and I'll come back and check. All right. So it looks like we're just going to go ahead and get started. And I'll explain as we go. And we're going to create a shift in the quantum financial system. I've never done this before. I always love doing new things, and I trust this process enough that I know it will make a difference here. The other thing I want to check too, I haven't checked this yet, so I'm checking this live as I'm here with you right now, is I'm curious, what is the money frequency of the quantum financial system? It's only at 500. So 500 is like the vibration of love. So if your money frequency is at 500, so this is what the quantum financial system is set at currently. 500, if your money frequency is at 500, that will be like you can make enough money. You know, you can maybe pay your bills. But you also know there's like this glass ceiling that you can't quite break through. You know there's more available, but you can't quite access it. That's the energy of money at the frequency of 500. So that's what the quantum financial system is currently set at. So we're going to elevate this so that everyone can benefit. Everyone who's tapped into this quantum financial system as it relates to being connected to our collective consciousness, everyone will benefit from that. And my hope is that all of you light workers will continue to work on this quantum financial system avatar whenever you think about it. And maybe we'll come back and revisit it to make sure that it is also at a high frequency or staying at a high frequency. And then we'll just watch and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but I imagine it's going to be good because it always is. One other thing I wanted to kind of update you on is in a recent uh, reel or video, I talked about how um, Anthony Williams was saying, medical medium, that the number of demons or dark forces, he was calling it demons, has surpassed the number of angels. And when I originally measured it, it was at 53%. So on the side of the demon side. I measured it today and it's down to 50%. So we're just going to keep doing what we do here, all of you light workers. And as you earth angels come online, activating your etheric wings, that more of us can help shift this collective consciousness field that we're all in. Okay, let's see. We have a couple questions here. If you take a screenshot of this, you can copy and paste. Okay, great. Thanks for the tip, Elise. From photos for the link, I think that should work. Yes, let's break that glass ceiling. Of course, I'm moving and need to increase for a place I want in this is in Oahu. Okay, great. Yeah, whatever it is that you want more money for. Maybe you want to come with us to Bali in May. There's 3 more spaces available, private rooms. This is going to be amazing that you could spend a whole week with me and a small group of people in a very intimate gathering where we're going to be really elevating. Let me put that link in there. You guys don't have that one either. Hang on just one second. And then we're going to get to this clearing because this is going to be awesome. Here is the Bali trip, and it is going to be May 18 through 25. It is available also on my website. Banners. Let's put that in the banners here. Here. Okay, there we go. So that's the Bali trip. In May. There's 3 spaces left. Very reasonably priced, in my opinion, considering you're going to have me and my attention for a whole week. All right. So let's see if there's any other questions. Okay, there's not. So we are going to keep going here and do this clearing on the quantum financial system. So great. Question: if I am creating an avatar and clearing someone, will I take in their issues? Well, ideally, if you're a healer, you know how to not do that. And you don't absorb. Yeah. Yeah. So it sounds like you might be at the beginning of your healing journey. So some people heal through absorption. You don't want to do that. If you tend to heal, make sure you ground your ovaries. And keep your field separate. Don't go into their energy field to do a clearing. You do it sort of remotely, even though you might be right next to the person. But you don't invade their energy field. And make sure you clear your field when you're done. That's kind of the basics. So here's just one other thought as I'm thinking. A lot of you want to know how to do a lot of these things. So I'm in the process of writing my next book. So this infinity system is going to be applied to all of our physiology, all of our body systems and body organs. So I'll be telling you how to do that. That is the whole point behind the Vibrant Longevity Academy. So that my hope is to launch that next spring. So that is all in the works of getting everything together so that can happen. And there will be, I've never wanted to certify people in this just because I figured, hey, I don't own this, but apparently I know enough to put it in a structure that people are going to be willing to pay for and want to get certified as infinity system practitioners. So that's in the works for those of you who are interested. All right, let's get started with this clearing. Is that okay? Do you imagine the avatar the same for each different thing you do? I do. Yeah. I just imagine the avatar and then we're going to want run energy through it. Okay, wondering, are you doing creative rings and heart open readings tonight? No. No, tonight we're just doing a clearing on the quantum financial system, which is going to benefit everyone, not just you people here, the entire planet. It's going to get a good benefit from this. So let's get started. Let's imagine the quantum financial system avatar as an image out in front of you. And we're all going to start imagining a grounding cord on this avatar. So right now there are 20 of those chords, those AI chords, ancient interference, at the root chakra of this avatar. So let's just pull, it's like four hands right at the root. We're just going to pull those away from the root chakra of this quantum financial system avatar. And one thing that is no longer happening since this last eclipse, before when we would take these cords out, there would be a reinstalling loop or curses that would get unleashed. There's none. That's not happening anymore. But it's the demons instead. So we'll be checking on that in a minute. Okay, so now there's a grounding cord. There's a grounding cord. And that's the only cord we want at the root chakra, going all the way to the center of the planet. That's going to release all the energies that are causing this quantum financial system that everyone should be benefiting from. As we raise our frequency, we help each other. So now it's grounded. There is no earth energy coming up through the legs. So we're going to imagine roots going from the bottoms of these feet, and they're going to go deep into the earth. They're going to wrap around the entire planet. And it's going to start bringing up the energy of abundance. 500 is not very abundant. That's like surviving, or, I can make it, but that's not really thriving. Okay, so good. So we're bringing up that energy, that earth energy of abundance, up through the legs of the avatar, and then it's going to go down the grounding cord. Excellent. And there is no worry circle. Fantastic. That's a circle of energy around the root chakra, but there's no worries. Excellent. This has an infinite number of rings now. There are infinite possibilities available. And so let's put in the rings what would benefit all of humanity if everyone had enough money to not only function, but to thrive on this planet. As I checked earlier, this was when Trump first became president, I was looking into the Nasara Jasara. Some of you may believe it, some of you may not. Time will tell, right? I was getting that it's going to take about 3 years for that to actually be able to be implemented. It has to be rolled out so slowly. You can see what's already being exposed with all of the just robbing of humanity with the Doge and the way the government has been squandering all the tax money. So little by little, those things are going to be rolling out, disclosure, so that when the Nasara Jasara finally get rolled out, people are ready for it, they're hungry for it, and they will believe in it. So that's my thoughts about that. I don't predict the future, but that's just what was coming up. All right, so we have the heart of this avatar, however, is not grounded, and it's only 3% open. So having a a loving, fun relationship with money is not something that most people have. It's usually very adversarial and a lot of resentment towards money. And so this is going to help change your relationship with money as well. So we're going to go to the root chakra of this avatar. And in the root chakra, at the second layer, there's a lot of fury and another 5 chords. So either we didn't release all 20 or 5 new ones have shown up. So either way, we're going to release these 5 chords. And these 5 chords, and this could be just sort of buried a little deeper where we didn't see it, but these 5 chords are not allowing the heart to be open and grounded. So usually people are not thinking, they think, oh, money is the root of all evil. Well, it's not money. It's the evil on the planet that's evil, not money. Money is just a tool. And some people say, oh, it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. Well, we should have a loving relationship with money. Otherwise, it's not going to want to come around. It's kind of like a friend, right? Okay, so we're releasing this energy, these cords out of the root chakra. Now the heart, 100% open, and it's grounded. Okay, good. Next, since it already has an infinite number of rings, let's put in these rings the intentions that we would want for all of humanity to be able to thrive with money, to have a beautiful relationship with money, that we use money in a way that can help other people. And there's some of you who might be, I'll just call it the RV. It's a financial thing. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know. This is also, I believe, driven by the quantum financial system and why it hasn't become manifest yet, because not enough people are in a high enough frequency. So we have all of these intentions in the rings now, and and I think another good thing would be to that we're not operating from debt. Uh, Debt is like always making us feel like we're in lack, and it's kind of like being behind the 8 ball. When you're operating from debt, it feels like you're never ahead. You're always behind. And so, and just more joy in this relationship with money. So, as we're bringing pure source down through the rings, it comes right in crown, 6, 5, 4. Let's use this pure source energy to clear all of the judgments about money right there at the heart chakra. There's a lot of fury towards money, not being able to have enough. It runs away when you need it the most. Just creates a lot of strain and pressure and expectations and disappointments, on and on and on. Okay, so as we're bringing this pure source energy down through the heart of this avatar into the solar plexus, right there, third chakra, third layer, is where this financial system feels stuck. And so this is not related to the stock market, which is going to fluctuate up and down. That's all, geared in a way so that the wealthiest people are driving that whole thing to benefit themselves. Um, so this is not really related. That's a different thing. We are clearing the global consciousness around money, that quantum field. So as it's coming down through the solar plexus there into the second chakra, spilling down the root, now we're going to bring 2 energies up the front, that earth energy that's going through the legs and pure source coming down the backside. We're going to bring that 50-50 mixture up the front through the second chakra, right? And that second chakra which is where we create from, or in this case, this avatar would be creating from. And in this case, there's a lot of fear related to money. And whether you have a lot of money, there's millionaires that have a low money frequency, and they are always worried about money, afraid someone's going to steal it, the stock market's going to crash, whatever the thing is. So we're clearing the fear out of the second chakra, fear of failure. So, like, oh, what if we make a bunch of money, but then are we going to lose it all? Or maybe our business starts to be successful, but then it crashes or nobody shows up because of our own lack mindsets and frequencies. So, as we're raising this quantum field avatar, it's going to benefit all of you. Or you're all going to start matching the frequency of this quantum financial system so that you can raise your own money frequency. So it's coming up through the second, now into the solar plexus where it's stopping again, where there's more fury. So fury has been a big driving force behind money, and not a fun way to operate. Okay, so as we're bringing this money, and ideally, all of you light workers are helping with this. You're all contributing to this, uh, this is not my baby. This is everybody's baby. So let's take care of it. So as we're coming up through the solar plexus and into the heart chakra of this avatar, more fury. But when fury is at the heart, we tend to turn it inwards. And so this would be where this system is reflecting into us all the ways we make ourselves wrong, all the coulda, woulda, shouldas. I never should have bought that thing. I didn't have enough money, or I shouldn't have lent that person the money, or I shouldn't have, or I should have invested in that, but I didn't. All of those kind of judgments allow this high, this this these two energies, the earth energy and pure source, to clear all those judgments in in the heart chakra. Okay, coming up through the heart and the throat, let it stir in here so that everyone can have clear conversations around money and being able to set clear boundaries, and there's no misunderstandings. Because when we don't feel heard or understood, and especially around money, it creates a lot of angry energy, which is what we've all become big luge farms for the dark side. So we're bringing this 50-50 mixture up to the throat, 6 crown rings, aura, the third layer of the aura where this system feels stuck. And so in my mind, this avatar is like a system. It's a structure, and it will be able to, it's a structure that is designed to hold and allow this frequency to flow through it in a very specific way so that there's not chaos, there's harmony. So as we're clearing third layer of the aura, especially around the solar plexus, there's some more cords here. Those 5 AI cords, front and back of the avatar, like big hands. So let's pull those hands, that grip off of the front and back of the solar plexus out of this uh, third layer of the aura, which connects to your solar plexus. All right, great. 3. Then let's clear the 5th layer where all the miscommunications happen. And all the way up from like where the head is, top of the head, all the way on down. A lot of fury, a lot of arguments, right? A lot of arguments about money. So let's clear all those arguments out of this space with this quantum system. Okay, 5. 15th layer, that's where the 1% hangs out. So from the top of the head on down, we're clearing this 1% energy out of the quantum financial system as it relates to how we are driving this system. Hmm. Okay. 15. Let's also clear the 20th layer. So this excites me because this 20th layer is the most powerful part of our aura, or in this case, quantum financial system. But this 20th layer relates to having 360 senses, like the Egyptians did in the height of their dynasty or whatever you want, civilization, want to call it, and also 360 degrees of awareness. So if this avatar, it has more sensitivity to how it's operating and in every direction, then when we are matching this frequency, we will also be able to do the same thing. We'll be able to know when, someone's coming up from behind, maybe trying to do a bad deal, or all these scammers online that are always have their hand in your pocket. Somebody's always trying to swindle somebody. So if this avatar has 360 senses and you're tapped into this quantum field, you're going to be able to know and sense when you're being taken, and you won't be taken advantage of. Okay, great. 15, 20, and then all the way up to the 100th layer where this ancient interference hangs out, clearing that field. This is awesome. Okay. So this entire aura is clear. So now we're going to come back to the heart of this avatar, the quantum financial system. And we're going to bring this heart energy. So if heart energy is connected to the frequency of money, then this money is going to create more things that we love happening, the experiences that we love, and all the passion that we have about different things. It's going to connect with the money. So as it's coming out that right arm, allow this whole field and everyone in it to start receiving up that left receiving hand where you have to surrender, stop controlling, because then you're pinching the hose. We allow that to come into that left receiving hand, up to the shoulder, down to the heart. So there's the circle, starts at the heart, out the right arm, in the left, simultaneously through the throat. So you can ask for what you need, simultaneously through the sixth chakra, through the crown, through all of the rings. Spells, curses, cords, demons. Okay, so there's some demons in this avatar. There's 5 right at the sixth chakra with a lot of fury. So these demons are going to keep you thinking those angry thoughts about how angry money makes you, and how people are stealing, and how the government has been ripping us off for years. Anyway, let's take those demons out so that we can start seeing a different financial world where there is more of an even playing field, where there is not so much lack, that people are actually thriving as a result of this thing called money. Okay, so clearing those demons out of that sixth chakra. So just illuminate the center of that sixth chakra. There we go. Demons. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So there's still 2 left in the root chakra. So just illuminate that root chakra. These ones have a lot of fear. So these demons would keep you in the energies of being fearful of not having enough. Like you're going to lose what you have, or you're not able to make enough money for all the reasons, whatever it is. So we're clearing these demons out of the root chakra of this avatar. Okay, great. And so spells, curses, cords, demons, no contracts. There's some contracts in here. Let's find those and we're going to tear them up and we're going to burn them in the root chakra. So these contracts are meant to keep people in this slavery relationship with money. So we're ending all of these contracts. We're no longer a slave to money. And money is going to be our friend that we're going to co-create with instead of being a slave to money. So let's see, how many contracts did I say? Like about 100. Let's tear them up, burn them. Okay, so this is releasing some curses. 500 curses at the root. Like, oh, how dare you tear up our contracts? We love this slavery system we have going here. So, ke ama pae anatu muku ye anati ama ye amapupu ye ki anaka aye a muku ye. Contracts 0, yes. Curses, there's still 5 at the crown. Illuminate that crown chakra and the permission circle so you can transmute these curses, which have a lot of fury in them. Okay, so now spells, curses, cords, contracts, loops. Okay, that feels very clear. I want to remeasure the money frequency now. I would imagine it's higher. If not, we'll do something else. Okay, so it's only at 500. So, because I've never done this before, we're figuring out what to do on the spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine all the money on the planet. Just imagine that there's such a visualization. Just imagine a huge pile of money out in front of you, and it represents all the money on the planet. And or in this quantum financial system. Let's do that. All the money in the quantum financial system, which is, I don't know, it seems like that's connected to everybody's money, right? It's this quantum, our collective consciousness. Okay, so whatever that pile looks like, we're going to put a grounding cord on it. And it doesn't even have a grounding cord. So let's put a grounding cord on this pile of money, because we're going to start draining out the energies that are keeping this money frequency low. It's not as low as it could be. It could be 250. Then you'd really be struggling. Everybody would. But at 500, you can still make a living. Okay, so now this money has a grounding cord. So the first thing that's coming to mind as whose money frequencies are in this pile are the elite families. Getting a big yes on that. Okay, so let's drain all of them and all of their frequencies out of this money pile. 13 families that are controlling everything. Yeah, they want to just give everybody just enough so they can make it. Some more, a little, some a little less, but while they hoard all the money. So that is while they steal from everyone, really. Okay, so now this money pile. Okay, ta-da, it's at infinity. So the families that run the planet, they are setting the frequency of this quantum financial system. Okay, so we've cleared them out of this money pile. Now, let's see if there's any AI. There's not. No demons, no anything else. Okay, cool. So now we're going to imagine this liquid gold stream of energy coming out of this pile of money And we're going to bring it into the creative rings above the head of this avatar that represents the quantum financial system. So we're bringing this money into the rings. And so there's some curses at the top of those rings. We'll say about the 100th ring, about 50 curses. Illuminate that top ring, that top 100th ring, so you can transmute those curses. And when these rings, with all of our collective intentions for humanity and money, when this money frequency matches, or when these rings match this high frequency of money, that money will just start dropping in. So let's just hang on for a minute here while the rings start to acclimate to this high money frequency. Okay, there's 5 demons up there. Let's illuminate this top 100th ring to transmute these demons. And we're all doing this collectively together so we can help this baby, our QFS baby. Okay, great. Yeah, there's not enough amusement around money. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, too many really serious people around money, but I get it. At any rate, we're going to start having more fun with money as this money starts coming into, okay, so now it's starting to drop down into the rings, into the crown. Let it reset the collective sovereignty around money so that everyone can be sovereign with their money, not these 13 families that are setting this whole system in place. Okay, good. So as money is coming down through the crown, okay, there's still some energy at the crown. Fury, demons, 5 demons. Okay, so keep illuminating this crown chakra. Okay. Excellent. Money is coming down through the crown. So now you're going to be more sovereign with money through the 6th chakra. We're going to let it clear the limiting and lack mindsets in that 6th chakra as it resets the quantum collective thoughts and thinking, their beliefs, that it's even possible to have an even playing field. We have been at odds and at the bottom of the heap for so long that many of us might not even think it's possible. Okay, so this money is coming down through the 6th chakra, down into the throat. Let it stir in here, clearing all of the fury and rage and arguments around money. And then bring that money down into the heart of this avatar. More fury, where there's a lot of blaming people, blaming the people that have been taking advantage of those. They've been taking their power and using it against humanity. All the people in our governments that we all have, whatever. Okay, I don't have to go there. Anyway, bring money down through the throat and the heart and the solar plexus. Okay, we're going to let it stir in here so that this engine can get unstuck. This is like the oil for this engine. And there's a lot of fury in the solar plexus because that's what's been fueling and driving this QFS, right? But as we collectively start tapping into this consciousness, uh, yeah, we will elevate our own frequency. 7654 3. Okay, there's some curses in here. 5. So just allow this high money frequency to transmute these curses. These curses want us to be struggling and in lack and having a hard time, which is what it is for most people. Okay, so as this money is coming down through the solar plexus, second chakra, spilling down the root, yay. Let's bring money up the front, real close to the spine, through the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, crown, rings, yay. Let that money fountain down through all the aura, the whole aura of this QFS, especially the third layer. We're going to take the effort out, especially around the solar plexus. All that effort, pushing, forcing, chasing with money. Okay, great. And then 2, 3, 4, the fifth layer. So there's no more arguing about money. You can start having some, great conversations with money and talk about all the things you want to do together and the fun adventures you want to go on and the experiences you want to create. Maybe the people you want to help or whatever it is, whatever your thing is. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then all the way out to the 100th layer, that artificial, no, the ancient interference. And so the thought is just coming to me that, a lot of people are afraid of AI, that AI is going to take over the world. And there is an AI component to this QFS. However, if we are the ones who are programming the AI, and more of us are programming it with how we want to see the world, then that's going to start creating exponentially in that positive timeline. So let's bring this money back to the heart of this QFS, and we're going to bring it out the right arm as that money comes out into the world, and allowing everyone to receive. Bring it up that left receiving hand where everyone can receive, not just a few greedy people. Through the throat, through the sixth, through the crown, through the rings. Okay, so we're going to do a final check here. Spells, curses, cords, demons, contracts, loops, anything else we need to know. Okay, so now we're going to seal this up with some protective layers. And these are going to go between the 7th and 8th layer. So after the body aura part of the invisible energy anatomy. So this is the order that I've been given them, these colored layers. And so this is the order I'm going to give them to you. There's actually 6 layers now. First layer is white. That is the energy of Christ consciousness. Amazingly, it is just flowing right down through this QFS. And then the energy of violet, that comes down to about the shoulder. So this is a very purifying energy. So let's allow this to come all the way down and around like paint being poured over a balloon. So this system can have a sense of purity to it as it relates to the quantum field, which we're all connected to. And then the energy of gold. So there's no gold. I also believe there's no gold at Fort Knox. Why do you think they're waiting so long to open it? They're going to time that very strategically. Let's bring gold down through this layer. This is the energy of abundance, prosperity, wealth. So shiny, shiny golden energy all the way down and around. Excellent. Gold. During our time, great. Gold, and then the energy of diamonds, which is a very hard energy, but hard. It's a substance. It's hard, but light penetrates through it. So I like to imagine like a big quartz crystal pointed at the top and the bottom, and then that is what this whole what is this? The fourth layer is only it's a diamond. So a big diamond all the way down. It comes down to just about the heart. But this particular layer, this diamond layer, keeps out these darker energies, the AI energy, this demonic energy, um, all of this AI energy. Okay, so diamond, and then blue for the energy of Seraphim Bay. That comes down to the solar plexus. So we want to bring that all the way down so that feels protected. Hmm. And then the final layer, bonus layer, this is the newest layer. It's an emerald green with 3 sevens. So 777. And that comes down to about the chin. We want that to come all the way down and around. Mhm. Okay. Well, I think that that's about it. Woohoo! Wow, that was awesome. All right, we have a few questions. Well, my book on audio, I have not. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. It's there's a lot of things that have kind of been impeding me, thinking that it has to be a certain specific way, and maybe I'm putting too many parameters on it, but I would like to read it myself. I think that that will carry another layer of frequencies to the book, which will be extra healing, but it is in the works. uh, I think it's Nesara. I think that's how it is. Nesara, and Jasara would be the same. So I think that that's it. Nasara Jasara. Yes. And then, okay, let's see if there's any questions on, there's not on Instagram, but I see you over there. So does anybody have any questions about what we just did? This is, we're going to end this here. We're at the top of the hour. Um, but if there's any questions, I'd love to answer that. This is something that all of you light workers, I would love for you to check in from time to time. Is it grounded? Does it have all the energy going through? Is there any infiltrations? Does it have the protective layers? This is something that we can all take care of. And this can be a responsible thing. Hey, Gregory, so powerful. I felt that the avatar and I were one. Well, we are, right? Because we're all connected through this quantum field. Couldn't seem to keep them separate. So you got a healing as well. Yes. So this quantum financial system is something we're all connected to because we are part of the quantum field. And they might want to, or not, they are trying to distract you thinking that, oh, it's all a whole computer thing. It's the computers that are going to take over, and the computer says everything is going to be digital and you're not going to have any control of your money because they can flip a switch. Well, that's one narrative and that's one timeline, but this is what we're on, is a different timeline, different narrative. Tom, I was measuring attached souls, but removing the 13 families, remove them. Awesome. Great. Did this relate to clearing the central banking decentralized system? I don't know enough about that to even answer that. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a, wait a minute, a yes. I'm getting a no. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's a different thing. So what we're clearing is the collective consciousness of our money frequency. And so as that raises, then it will start to manifest in these other ways that are going to All right. Well, this has been fun and been my pleasure to lead all of you on this great journey. And I hope you will be reflecting and referring to this often. Listen to this recording from time to time, just so that you can keep contributing to this field to make sure that it's doing its best. All right. Sending so much love to all of you. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, do all the things so that you'll know when I'm on next. And until we meet again, namaste. All right. Bye bye. You're welcome.